Hi Crafty friend, it's Justine. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I'm a little bit scratchy these days with my voice, so I'm not sure how much I'm really going to be able to talk during this video too much, but I'm going to give it a good try, and I am loving this bow die, so I hope that I can make it through here. But anyway, today I wanted to make one of these amazing bows on camera. I have two over there that I've already made that I'm super excited to show you. And then I wanted to make two more A2 size cards, and then I had two more after that that are already finished. So let's just dive right into it. This is the Merry and Bright collection that I am featuring on today's video. There's the Merry and Bright tree, which is this one right here. It's so stinking cute, and I am super excited about the card that I'm going to make on camera today because of the background paper. But this is a great die, and you can have it say Merry and Bright or Merry and Bright Wishes. So that's an option. And then there's a couple more things. There's the Petite Blooms and Sentiments. That's this little set right here. And yes, it's a little bit Christmassy with this kind of poinsettia flower, but if you just remove that one, you have a whole bunch of really sweet little blossoms and leaves that you can make a whole bunch of different cards with. So you don't have to make a Christmas bow if you don't want to, or you don't even have to make a Christmas card, which I'm going to show you in just a couple minutes here. And then there's the Hello and For You sentiment, that this one's kind of like a little tag, and this one is a banner. And then of course we have the bow, which I am so excited for. I can't stop thinking about the bow. I want to make a whole bunch of them. I've made two, and I'm going to do one on camera here today. So there's that. And then there's also the Peppermint Stripes embossing folder, which is really neat. And I will show that to you on a card here in just a few minutes. But let's get right into the bow. I'm so excited that Spellbinders came out with something that's this big. I think that projects like this can be really fun to add to different paper crafts, not only cards, but also maybe a gift bag or a present. It's just really neat. So I love the size, and I love the stripes on it. I think that's extra fun. So I'm just going to assemble half of the bow talking here, and then I'll do the other half, and then I will start talking again. I'm really trying to save my voice here, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we have this little piece here that's kind of the bow shadow. So what I've done with this one is I've taken the top piece here and added glue to the back, like so. And then I'm going to stick this here on the back so it looks like there's a shadow. Just like that. And then put the whole piece on my project. I'm just amazed at all the releases this month from Spellbinders. They're just kind of hitting us with all these good things, and I know on my Facebook groups, the BetterPress babes and also Spellbinders maker group, people have made comments like, oh my goodness, Spellbinders, you're kind of making us go broke here with all these releases, and I totally understand. They're fabulous, every one of them. So, okay, so there's one half of the bow. I'm going to do the other half and give my voice a little rest here. Now that that's all set, I'm going to attach the bow together. So to do this, I am going to just put two blobs of glue kind of on the top parts of the bottom bow. And then I'm going to set this top part right on top of it, like this. Just give it a little press. It might not be perfect, but that's okay. And then I'm going to put some more little dots here. I always tell my kindergartners, dots not lots. So there you have it, dots not lots. I'm gonna let that sit and get tacky as I add this little white piece to the center of the bow. I need my tweezers. There we go. Maybe it goes this way. There, that fits much better. Just like that, and then I will just plop it right on the bow. And then I'm going to let that sit for just a couple minutes so the glue has a chance to kind of stick. All right, and that is looking so cute already as it is. Let's just take a look at what it would look like on a 5x7 card and a A2 size card. So here is an A2 size card base. So you can see it fits nicely on there. If you wanted to make sure it fit perfectly, you could just kind of scooch things in just a teeny bit more, but it definitely fits very nicely on an A2 size card. Now let's look at a 5x7 card. Now this is an old card that I have sitting in my craft room. It's super pretty, but it's just what I have in reach here. So here we have it, and let's see what that looks like on there. Maybe we'll use the back. There you go. So you can see it fits nicely both ways. It would be kind of coming off a little bit there, but it definitely looks so cute either way. Ooh, I just used some throat spray and I feel like I'm hitting my second wind here, so maybe we can make it through. All right, let's decorate the bow just for fun. We're going to kind of put these on the side here. I'm just going to kind of layer them on, and then we'll kind of use a little bit of a cheat, if you will. We're going to use tape. Don't tell anyone we're going to use tape. We're using tape, but it's going to be covered up, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so craft tape for the win yet again. Yes, you could use glue, but I just want to use tape today. I'm feeling tape. And this is going to be covered up. So, you know, does it really matter? Not really. All right. I love that glitter paper on these little sprigs. I keep reaching for that glitter paper for almost every project I've been working on. There's some glitter paper somewhere, because why not? Add a little bling and make it sparkle and shine. And of course, I grabbed some gold mirror cardstock for the sentiment. Anytime there's a sentiment that's like this, that has the words punched out, I really like using the mirror cardstocks, whether that be green or red or silver or gold. I just love the look that has with that specific type of die. Okay, we're looking fancy and pretty. Let's add on this little sprig here. Again, glitter paper. I guess this is more of a leaf. Let's bring some of that gold up. And then the flower on top. Oh, cute. This is looking so nice. Okay. And then I had this kind of odd paper that's almost like a brass color. It's not really gold. I don't know where it came from, but it's kind of like goldy, brassy something. And I thought it would be fun to add this on to the little flower areas. And we're going to pop a bling on each of those flowers because I'm feeling blingy. I'm feeling sparkly, even though I'm feeling a little under the weather. But I got to get it together because next week there is a craft fair. So I'm so excited to go to that on the 21st, and then I will come home and relax and pop on Stamp Wars, Nancy Stamps and Tracy Schultz Chow. They are my foiling friends, and they are hosting Stamp Wars again, so I'm gonna hang out and watch their Stamp Wars and just enjoy. If you've never heard of Stamp Wars, it's super fun. I was on number 31 as a mystery guest, which was super fun. It's kind of like Chopped, if you've ever watched Chopped, but you get mystery stuff, and then we made certain cards. We were working with things from Crafty, which is out of Australia, a wonderful company. And then they were just releasing a collection with Tracy, or a T, better known as a T, I guess. And her YouTube channel is called Not Afraid of Color. So she worked with Crafty and made a release that was kind of like groovy with coffee, so that was really fun. And I really have found a new love of toner foiling, especially with Crafty Critta stuff. So if you haven't checked out Crafty Critta, you're going to want to if you're a foil person, and you got to get onto that foil train, if you will. Oh, that is really cute. I like to do kind of a cluster of the gems with the bow and with poinsettias, especially because they kind of have a whole bunch of like little goodness in the actual plant. So I just try to make it look realistic. Anyway, let's move along. This was the background paper I was so excited about using before. This is from Spellbinders. It was part of a release with Spellbinders that they did this summer, and I really love the background. It's so easy just to pop this on to my cards, and I don't even have to make a background, which I love. And I love the mixed media look of it all. This is just super simple to use. Then with this little merry and bright tree, I just die cut out the words merry and the ampersand with white cardstock, nothing fancy. And then I had the bright one here with the gold mirror cardstock. So like I said before, with that punch and pierce kind of look with the sentiments, I love that mirror cardstock. And here it is again. So next I'll just glue these letters on and show you the result. Next, for my bright sentiment, I will just add a little bit of liquid glue on the back and put on this white background. I figured it would be kind of nice to have the bright go on a white background just to help catch the letters, kind of help them not be too lost in the background. And then I'll stick the tree on. This is looking really fun and just so cheerful. Okay, let's see, life update. Earlier this week, it was very, very fun. We took, as in we at work, we took the middle schoolers and the high schoolers at the school I work at to the state capitol, which was super neat. If you've ever, I guess, been to Minnesota or St. Paul, you might have saw the Capitol. It's pretty impressive. Our amazing tour guide was giving us statistics the entire time. I don't remember when it was built, but when it was built, it was supposed to cost $2 million to build, and the guy that designed it spent $4 million. But yeah, he made beautiful, beautiful columns and just tons of artwork. I just was kind of amazed, and I've been there before, but I don't know why, but this time it looked extra fancy to me. Wow, I'm really just struggling. You know what? We're going with the tape again. Thinking about all that beautiful artwork. Anyway, yeah, marble from 7 countries, I think. And when it was built, I mean, it wasn't built like anytime recently, so that was pretty impressive to have all of that stone brought to the Capitol, and artwork and statues. It was just really fancy. So, oh, and paintings of every governor that are just perfectly painted. It's really fancy, and I just was staring, and I'm surprised I didn't walk right into one of the little marble pillars, because literally everything is fancy. Their benches are all marble. The only thing that wasn't fancy were the garbage cans, which, you know, of course, but there's painting and gold foil like everywhere. So my little crow brain was like, whoa, look at that everywhere. And I'll insert some pictures here, or just some video clips that I took. If you're interested in seeing that, I suppose you could. I don't know if people are really interested in seeing that, but you know, just a little slice of my life. And it was actually pretty neat this time, because we got to go all the way up to the top where they have these huge statues of these horses and this woman, and it's supposed to represent like the four winds, and I don't know. I was really distracted by the view. So again, I probably should have paid a little bit more attention to our tour guide, but yeah, it was really neat. So you can see that here on the video, and you won't be missing anything here because I'm just adding on some gem embellishments to the card and just kind of going over the top with these rhinestones. But anyway, so that was really fun. And then we also went to the cathedral and the basilica in St. Paul and Minneapolis, the Twin Cities, if you will. And that was just wonderful. I am Catholic, so going to places like that, I just feel like extra special and kind of proud to be Catholic, because those beautiful buildings, I don't even know. They don't make stuff like that anymore, you know? Like, even like at the Capitol, the bench was all marble, and I already said that, but I mean, seriously, everything is just like handcrafted with wood and marble and stone, and it's just gorgeous. And then modern architecture is just like not even made to last 20 years and just ugh. But anyway, enough of the off-topicness, but it was just really neat. On to my last card here. I used the new 3D embossing folder from Simon Hurley and Spellbinders. Do you see all that dimension? That is so neat. It is the E3D068. So you can see it there. Look at that. It's huge. You can use it for slimline, mini slimline, 5x7, A2, gift cards, literally anything. It's so big and it works very well. So I just mounted that onto a regular A2 size card base, and now I'm going to just kind of decorate an area for my wax seal to go on. So like I said before, this little die set here is not just for Christmas, and I'm going to show you how to use it for projects that are not Christmas related. So to get it going, I'm just going to start with some glue in a circle, and we're going to make a place for all of my little sprigs to land. I used a whole bunch of glitter paper for this and just kind of went to town, if you will. So I'll just keep working on this as I just chat a little bit more about our lovely field trip. We also were able to see, when we were at the basilica, they had Saint Therese Martin, her relics and her parents' relics on display, which is just amazing. Saint Therese is one of my favorite saints. She is such a good example. When she was living, she just did everything for the love of God, and I just really connect with her story, and everything about Saint Therese I just am all about. So to be able to see her relics was very special for me personally, and her parents were very holy people as well. And they are also saints. There's Saint Zélie is her mother, and Saint Louis is her father. So they were French, and just excellent examples, and just a beautiful family. They had other children as well, but those three saints had their relics on display at the basilica. So they are touring around America right now, so if you're interested in seeing that, you could just look it up online and see where they're at. I think they're leaving Minnesota now, so I don't know where they're going next. Probably somewhere in the Midwest, since it's kind of like a tour. They move around, so there's that. If anyone has any questions about being Catholic, let me know. I'd love to help you out. I think being Catholic is one of the best decisions I've ever made in my entire life, and I love it. But back to this card, I just love all the dimension we've got going here, and I originally die cut all of these out because I was going to do a card that had all of the background kind of spread out, I guess. But then I got this embossing folder from Simon Hurley, and I just am obsessed with the texture of it all. So I thought, let's just kind of bundle it all together, pull out a stamp seal from my little stash and make a non-Christmas card with this Christmas die set. And here we have it. All this glitter paper and the silver mirror on this one. I just am loving all the sparkle. But there's definitely quite a lot of layers here, so this will be taking a little bit to dry. This wax seal is definitely more of a wonky wax seal, so that's kind of fun. I know there's some people that are all about perfect seals, some people that are all about wonky seals. I don't know. I like both. I don't know. They just, whatever it turns out is how I'm gonna like it. Okay. I have to let it sit for a second here so the glue will set and dry, and then we can move along. But I just love the look of wax seals. I especially love when there's metallic accents like this one. Oh no, that has plenty of glue. I just have to quit touching it. Anyway, I just love having that little sparkle and shine detail. It's just, okay, I feel like I need to add more. Anyway, for the third time, trying to say this correctly, but I just love the metallic paint pen look on the wax seals. So it just looks very finished and gorgeous. Okay, because I want to add even more bling, I have to. We're gonna add some more of these rhinestones. These rhinestones are from Amazon. I think they were supposed to be for nails, so there's that. I don't know, but they work very well on cards. Just a little bit of liquid glue and we're just popping them on. I certainly need to figure out a different little tool here. It's working pretty well today, but it has not been helping me in the recent past here. I don't know if it's just like too sticky or what, or not sticky enough. It just seems to be a little unreliable, if you will. So now that we have all of our projects made for the video, I will show you two more A2 size cards that I've made with this collection, and then two more bows. I'm obsessed with the bows, like I said. So here we go. This is my other take on the Merry and Bright Tree. It is pretty simple. If you can kind of see, the letters have a little bit more oomph to them because I layered 3 layers of paper for this card, and you can take a look at the embossing folder here. Is that peppermint stripe one, so you can see it on the silver and the red paper. And I had to pull in some BetterPress loveliness to kind of showcase this poinsettia die a little bit more. And this was kind of a clean and simple card, but I do love the way that this one turned out. And then we have our bows. So these are my last 2 bows. Look at how pretty they are, if I do say so myself. But you guys, the glitter paper does all the work for me, and the die did all the work for me, because look how pretty these are. And you saw how long it took me to assemble this one. It wasn't long, and these two were very comparable. I mean, this one doesn't have very many embellishments, and look at how pretty it is just with a couple little leaves and a flower. So anyway, here is a look at all of them. I hope that you don't mind my scratchy voice today and a little bit of chat about my personal life. So there you have it. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I will have everything that I used here linked in the description. So if I'm missing anything, again, let me know in the comments. It does happen. My wish for you is endless hours of crafting. Happy crafting, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.